Shalom from the Hadassah Medical Center, your medical center, you, the members of Hadassah, the Women's Zionist Organization of America. When Henrietta Youll first came to Jerusalem, she saw the beautiful hillsides, but she also saw a public health landscape that was barren. A century later, our hospitals have made Israel a global leader in medical treatment and research. When I stood on the Mount of Olives, I felt the presence of our founder, Henrietta Youll, and all the 23 presidents before me. This transformation from backwater to pace-setter came about because of the dedication of generations of Hadassah women. The expertise and reputation of the Hadassah Medical Organization, which most of you know as HMO, continues to grow because of you. Join me for a few minutes for a tour of the Hadassah Medical Center. I know many of you have been here, but even if you just visited a few months ago, you'll find something new. Hadassah is constantly in motion. One of the most recent breakthroughs comes from our Multiple Sclerosis Center, where researchers have generated new cells from a patient's own bone marrow, offering hope to people suffering from MS. Today, Hadassah is as much a part of Jerusalem's landscape as the Eternal Hills. Under the direction of our charismatic and energetic Director General, Professor Shlomo Mor-Yosef, our university hospitals sit atop two of the most prominent peaks, Mount Scopus and Ein Kerem. At Hadassah Hospital in Mount Scopus, the Center for Children with Chronic Illnesses, contributed by the Dewar family from Brazil, Adele Spitzer-Roman, and the Hadassah International family, treats young patients with incurable genetic and neurological disorders. Mount Scopus is also home to our Rosalie and Billy Goldberg Neonatal Intensive Care Unit, our Guggenheim Rehabilitation Center, and the Ina and Jack K. Hospice. Here on the Ein Kerem campus at the Judy and Sidney Swartz Center for Emergency Medicine, our doctors and nurses work 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to treat victims of accidents, heart attacks, strokes, and when necessary, terror attacks and war. Hadassah was the first Level 1 trauma center in the Middle East. Today, it sets the standards for hospitals in Israel. The Charlotte R. Bloomberg Mother and Child Center is Jerusalem's most advanced pediatric and maternity care facility. I admit that I love coming here to see the newborn babies. Also at Ein Kerem, the Moshe Sharet Institute of Oncology provides up-to-the-minute care to cancer patients and conducts research into advanced treatment and cures. The Patricia and Russell Fleischman Women's Health Center provides expert care at every stage of a woman's life and runs satellite health centers in and around Jerusalem, including Abu Ghosh and Bet Shemesh. Ein Kerem is a nexus of R&D. At Hadassah's Centers of Excellence, scientists are working on stem cell research, gene therapy, immune-mediated disorders, and advancing computer-assisted surgery. But Hadassah is more than well-equipped buildings and pioneering research. Hadassah's story often comes down to a single patient and one medical team. One of the most dramatic examples from recent years concerns a soldier who arrived bleeding to death from a ruptured artery in his neck. He was saved by a quick-thinking surgeon who adapted a treatment for stroke victims, guiding vascular coils through the soldier's arteries until the bleeding stopped. Today, we, Hadassah, are in the midst of our largest building campaign in 50 years. Soon to rise above Ein Kerem is the Sarah Wetzman Davidson Tower. The new structure will be home to Israel's most advanced medical care and technology when it opens its doors in 2012, Hadassah's centennial year. At Hadassah, we're not waiting for the future, we're building it. But even with our eyes on the future, we are conscious of tradition. At the Abel Synagogue, home of the Chagall windows, the light that filters through the multicolored glass reminds us of the diversity of our people, even as the sons of Jacob. Medicine knows no boundaries. It can be a bridge between the real world of conflict and the promise of peace. Visitors often remark that the ease with which people of all faiths and nationalities mingle in our corridors. Those visitors spread our good name. In 2005, the Hadassah Medical Organization was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. At Hadassah hospitals, The doors are always open to everyone. So is mine. Let's keep talking.